Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. As you can see today, I match my little green plant that I love and take great care of. Yes, I have green plants all over my home. I think they bring a sense of freshness and honestly, being surrounded by green plants is good for the mind, it's soothing. Anyway, that's not at all what we're here to talk about. Today, this video is in collaboration with Prozis. I've been collaborating with Prozis for almost 4 years now. It's a long-term partnership that's going really well because more and more of you are actually spending your money on their website. It's crazy, so thank you so much. Prozis, which, let me remind you, is a Portuguese brand. Everything is made in Porto and they offer not only sportswear but also sports nutrition, healthy foods, weight loss products and cosmetics. They also make small kitchen appliances. In short, they have a ton of products. So today I wanted to talk about the topic of elegance through the lens of health, through the idea of taking care of yourself. But before we start, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our little get-together where we usually talk about elegance, fashion, clothes, shoes, and sports. In short, if all that interests you, this channel is for you. And I also had a question, where are you ladies? If you're here, if you come across my video on my channel, say hi to me. There's a serious lack of femininity around here. It's not that you gentlemen are unwelcome, on the contrary, you're all obviously more than welcome, but I'm not sure you'll be the first ones to go into a store to buy yourselves dresses, you know, or women's sportswear. Right, so there you go. So girls, if you're around and you stop by here, make sure to say hi, give me a little wave, it would make me really happy. I'd feel a little less alone surrounded by all this testosterone. But gentlemen and also ladies, what might interest you about Prozis is everything related to sports, supplements, pre-workouts, recovery drinks, BCAAs, proteins, amino acids and so on. Because Prozis in fact manufactures this kind of dietary supplement. Alright, so let's get right to the heart of the matter. So, as you know, here we talk about elegance. I'm not saying I have all the answers when it comes to elegance or anything, but I try to bring a bit of natural elegance here because we see a lot of makeup tutorials with layer upon layer upon layer, and I think elegance is expressed through things that are simple and natural without being over the top. It's certainly about what we wear, but it's also about how we behave in our daily lives and also about how we take care of ourselves. I think all of these are different steps, different ways to be elegant in your everyday life. Because paying attention to your health, taking care of yourself in your daily actions and so on. I think it's revealing of someone who cares about being well-groomed in their daily life. And it really says a lot about that kind of personality. It's actually quite reassuring, I find. So today I'm going to show you a bit of what I include in my daily routines to stay elegant and at the same time in good health. So here it is, I have my box here. I just received my Prozis order. Basically, I've put together a selection of things that are good to have in your cupboard on a daily basis. I'll start with everything related to vitamins, and this time I picked up a sun complex because the sun is coming out, it's spring and the sun is getting stronger. So we want to avoid skin cancer. So for that, I got myself a little course of sun complex, which contains tomato, vitamin A, carrot, and zinc, which helps maintain normal skin and at the same time strengthens it against the sun's strong UV rays. I took this little sun complex, which is a 60-day course, a 60-day course, 2 months, a 2-month course. Along with that, I had a sunscreen, which is hidden somewhere around here, which is a sunscreen with SPF 50. I haven't tried this one yet. So I think you mostly find this as a gift at Prozis when you place orders, you accumulate points, and you can choose little gifts to add to your order. I don't remember if it's available for purchase or not. Anyway, if it is, I'll put the link in the description along with all the products that might interest you. I'll put them in the description so it's easy for you, a perfect little sunscreen. And here I have a multivitamin complex. At the end of winter, it's good to do a little course like this to give yourself a boost. Plus, on a very personal note, I've just gone through a rather complicated month and a half, so in terms of energy, let's just say I need a little help to get back on track. So there you go, I hope it'll do the trick, but it's a short course, it's the first time I'm trying it, but I thought I'll do it now, it's a good way to transition. So In terms of little supplement courses, these are 2 short courses that I'll probably do once a year. What I do more regularly throughout the year is take omega-3s. Omega-3s 2 or 3 times a year are good because we really lack omega-3s in our diet. We don't eat much of them. So it's good to supplement a bit with that as well. Now I'll move on to my skincare rituals. For about a year and a half now, maybe even 2 years, I've been using a vitamin C cream that has a really pleasant texture and doesn't have much of a scent, but it's quite subtle and I think it's fantastic. I have dry skin, so I need a lot of hydration, and up until now I was using Aven cream. You probably know it, but it's really expensive, like seriously expensive. So now I found an alternative with this cream which is much more affordable. I think this one is under 10 euros if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, you'll see on the website, and it's really excellent. It has an extremely soft finish, it's not greasy, it doesn't feel sticky, in fact you don't even notice it's there. Once it's absorbed into the skin, you don't feel it at all anymore. It's really, really pleasant to wear. And on top of that, so this is the first time I've ordered it, I also got the matching serum, which you apply before the cream. Honestly, just the act of using the little dropper to put on the serum and everything, I don't know, maybe there's a bit of psychology involved, but it really makes me feel good just knowing I'm taking care of my skin. It feels nice and the serum smells amazing too. But there are others, there are ones with collagen and others with different properties for various skin types and different needs. For now, the vitamin C one works well for me. At 36, let's say it's just right. I don't need anything anti-wrinkle for the moment. I don't want to start using anti-wrinkle products too early because I feel like it would make my skin get used to not resisting or not strengthening itself. So I try to use them as late as possible, and for now it's fine. I don't have too many wrinkles, so I'm happy with that. I don't know if there are any people with a sweet tooth here. Personally, I have a huge sweet tooth, and for years, in order to age better, to be healthy, to have nice skin, nice hair, and so on, I stopped eating anything sweet, cookies, all those things, Kit Kats, muffins, and so on. All of that. And since I started working with Prozis, I thought, well, why not try their cookies and cakes? Of course, they also make energy bars and so on. But as I was saying, they also offer healthy food options. It's a good alternative for someone with a sweet tooth like me to switch to these kinds of products. For example, here we have a kind of Kit Kat but without sugar. Let me tell you, it's absolutely amazing. So it tastes almost the same. Obviously, it's not the exact same recipe, but it's pretty close, and in terms of sugar, there's a lot less, so it's a bit less bad for our health. So for me, it's the same. I've been having this for months. I love them. In fact, just showing them to you right now makes me want to open the box and devour it, just to show you how much of a sweet tooth I have and how much of an effort it is to resist. Because honestly, when you love treats. Oh man, and that goes for both sweet and savory, you know? Even though I tend to lean more towards savory. So, there you go. By the way, let me know in the comments if you're more on team sweet or team savory. Anyway, these ones, they come in boxes. So yeah, actually I grabbed 2 packs of them. What else did I get? This time I picked up the brownies. So it's the same with the brownies, they have as little sugar as possible. So that's great. Only 0.8 grams of sugar and no added sugar. And these brownies have little crunchy peanut butter bits in them. They're just so good. There you have a small opening, there you go. And since they're mini brownies, you actually take them out one by one. So these are for little afternoon snack breaks. When you feel a bit hungry, when you need a little boost of energy or something, you just grab your little brownie and it's perfect. I love them. And they have lots of other things. They have cookies that are also really, really good. They have biscuits, like paellerie style ones. Oh my god. I talk about them in other videos, I think. Anyway, all of this is just amazing. But here we're talking about fatu level stuff. This is definitely not healthy or sugar-free. Here we're really talking about heavy-duty bars, like the kind for serious athletes. In fact, I only eat half a bar because they're so rich. The Billionnaires bars, they also make ice cream billions. Oh wow. How can I even explain it to you? It's actually impossible to resist. So yeah, with these, we're definitely talking about getting a boost of energy in the middle of a pretty intense workout. The chocolate hazelnut granola something, I've had it in my cupboard for a good 2 years now, and I reorder it almost every month because sometimes I don't finish the pack in a month. Sometimes it lasts me 2 months, so I reorder as soon as I run out. But I always have some in the cupboard to eat with my fromage blanc skyr or Greek yogurt. Anyway, it's perfect for a snack or sometimes as a dessert in the evening. I love it. It's high in fiber, very low in sugar, and rich in protein. Now let's move on to everything related to workout sessions. I ordered some amino acids, EAAs in mango and mango peach flavors, absolutely delicious. I ordered a water bottle, so I already have a few bottles from Prozis. But this particular bottle is a limited edition. It's a special no pain, no gain edition. I love it. That's the kind of message, you know, like if you don't struggle a little, you'll never achieve anything unless you're just incredibly lucky, pardon the expression. This little no pain, no gain bottle is there to remind you that you have to put in the effort if you want results. That's just how I operate, at least for now and for the past few years. It's truly a kind of warrior mentality. I'm also going to get the ice creams for you, but they're in the freezer, so hang on. And the melty ones are just so good. Insane. It's insane. I can't wait to try this little treat. So there we are not on healthy there, we are just on something extremely gourmet, okay? There you go. It's actually good, for example, if you're bulking, you know, because Prozis is about sports and health. But for some people in the sports world, there are certain stages they want to reach, like bulking or cutting. And so bulking means you have to take in more calories than your body needs. And cutting means being in a calorie deficit compared to your needs, compared to what you consume and what you eat. There you go. In the context of bulking, this can actually be pretty good. Here we have a caramel pecan ice cream. So on top you have the nuts, the pecans that are right up here. Wait, let me get closer, I'll show you. Look at this. This one, I really can't wait to try it too for dessert. Here we have these ice creams that I don't know. I haven't tried them yet. This one, it'll be the first time. It's dark chocolate and hazelnut cream. You probably know Snickers, the frozen Snickers bars. Well, this is something similar to that, but with more protein and less sugar. And I realized I forgot one. No, but wait, one of the basics to have as well is frozen yogurt, actually. So here I have plain frozen yogurt. With it, I got some toppings. So here I have salted butter caramel. For Bretons, that's magnificent, super tasty. Here I have a topping with, what's it called? Passion fruit, maracuja, a little scoop of ice cream, frozen yogurt with a bit of topping like this on top. So good. All of this allows me to take care of myself, to satisfy my little cravings, and also to be effective during my workout sessions. For me, it's important to also feel comfortable in my sportswear. I have a closet full of clothes. I think I even made a video for you where I talk about all these obstacles. We're talking about sports, we're talking about sports in general, but anyway, I sort through my leggings, my sports bra, and so on. So there's already a video that has been posted on the topic. And there you have it. These are pretty much my daily routines for almost 4 years now. And I can see that in any case, it's not doing me any harm. Obviously, since this is a video in collaboration with Prozis, you have a promo code that's available all year round, which is CaroFitten, and it also allows you to get little gifts with each of your orders. You can also, when you place an order, leave me a little note. There's a small page, a little window that pops up where you can write a short message. There you go, even if it's just to tell me who you are or simply so I can personally thank you. So that's it, and the code can be combined with certain offers throughout the year. So you can stack different promo codes, the ones on the site, and add mine as well. That's it. We've covered everything. In any case, just know that, as usual, the comment section is open and available for you. So don't hesitate to either say hello or give us some feedback. I don't know if you were already familiar with the Prozis brand or not. In any case, more and more of you in my community are really enjoying the site. So thank you so much every time you use my code. It's really kind of you. And thank you for using my links as well. That's also what allows the collaboration to continue. With that, it's time for me to say goodbye and thank you for staying with me until the end of the video. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so. You don't miss these little get-togethers. See you next time. Take care of yourselves and sending you a kiss.